Hey super geeks! In today's video, we're going to talk about vampire hybrids from different pop culture universes, so stay tuned because you're about to meet some of the most famous hybrids ever. One of the first we have to mention here is Blade. He was created by Marv Wolfman and Gene Colan, first appearing in The Tomb of Dracula number 10 in 1973. Blade's real name is Eric Brooks. He was born in London, but his mother was bitten by a vampire while pregnant, which caused him to be born with special abilities, making him a hybrid between human and vampire. His greatest enemy is Dracula. Yes, the two vampires share a legendary rivalry involving epic battles between the vampire hunter and the vampire king. His powers include those of common vampires: super speed, enhanced endurance, superhuman strength, and immunity to most vampire weaknesses. His main advantage, however, is his incredible mastery of martial arts such as boxing, capoeira, fencing, jeet kune do, hapkido, jujutsu, Shotokan karate, kung fu, ninjutsu, and Krav Maga. He's also highly skilled with daggers, swords, and firearms, and even knows a bit of magic. Another hybrid we must talk about is Klaus Mikaelson, a vampire-werewolf hybrid from the original series. Klaus is one of the original vampires, turned by his mother Esther along with his 5 siblings. After becoming a vampire, Klaus killed for the first time, triggering his dormant werewolf curse. However, Esther cast a powerful spell that sealed away his werewolf side, forcing Klaus to spend centuries trying to break his curse. After finally doing so, he tried to create an army of powerful hybrids, but his plans failed, and he later moved to the city of New Orleans. Klaus's powers go far beyond those of normal vampires. As an original, he can control not only humans but other vampires as well. His strength, speed, and endurance surpass any regular vampires, and his hybrid nature makes him even stronger. Klaus also possesses a venomous bite that can kill other vampires due to his werewolf side. Originals are nearly indestructible. The only thing that can kill them is a white oak stake, made from the tree his mother used in their creation spell. Michael Corvin is one of the most powerful hybrids in pop culture, first appearing in the Underworld film series. He was one of the few human descendants of the first immortal, Alexander Corvinus. Michael lived an ordinary life until he was hunted by a clan of werewolves. During a chase in the subway, both lycans, werewolves, and death dealers, vampires who hunted lycans, clashed, and it was there that Michael first met Celine, his future wife. Later, Celine found him at home during another lycan attack. Michael was bitten by Lucian, the first lycan able to control his transformation. Days later, Celine saved his life by biting him, turning him into a hybrid. Because of his Corvinus bloodline, Michael was one of the few who could survive the transformation of both species. His powers include super speed, enhanced endurance, superhuman strength, and an accelerated healing factor far beyond that of either vampires or werewolves. He has no weaknesses to silver or sunlight and can freely control his hybrid transformation. Once Michael transformed, his power grew so fast that, within minutes, he was already able to fight Victor, the second vampire ever created, on equal terms. In the sequel, he fought Marcus, the first vampire, and even defeated William, the first and most powerful werewolf. Marcus is the first vampire in the Underworld universe. He is the son of the first immortal, who was bitten by a bat and became the first vampire. His twin brother William, bitten by a wolf, became the first werewolf, but unlike Marcus, William was unable to return to human form, remaining a wild, uncontrollable white wolf who spread the lycan curse uncontrollably. To stop him, Marcus sought out Victor, a dying warlord, and offered him eternal life in exchange for an army to help capture his brother. Victor agreed and became the second vampire. Together with Amelia, the third vampire, they became the Vampire Elders. However, Victor eventually imprisoned William far away, and Marcus spent centuries trying to find his brother's prison. By the end of the first Underworld movie, Marcus becomes the second hybrid after being infected with lycan blood. His powers are similar to Michael's, but unlike him, Marcus developed wings and can fly at will. Hope Mikaelson is the daughter of Klaus Mikaelson and Haley, a werewolf. Like her father, she is a hybrid, but also a powerful witch, born from the first immortal bloodline. Her life was constantly in danger from enemies who wanted to harm her, forcing Hope to grow up surrounded by threats and learning to outsmart them to survive. Her powers include advanced magic abilities, inherited from her grandmother, as well as super speed, enhanced strength, and full control over her werewolf transformation. She's also capable of using spells powerful enough to defeat even the original vampires. Eve was born and raised in captivity. Her parents, Celine and Michael, were captured by the Human Purge Unit before they even knew she existed. The Antigen Corporation, a biotech company, took custody of Celine and Michael, and created Eve as Subject 2, keeping her imprisoned during her early years. Her caretakers told her that her parents died at birth, hiding the truth about her origins. However, due to her psychic bond with Celine, Eve always felt that wasn't true. Only one doctor treated her as more than a lab specimen, everyone else saw her as just an experiment. Eve's full potential is still unknown due to her young age, but being born a pure hybrid makes her far stronger than most. She also carries the blood of her ancestor Alexander Corvinus, giving her superhuman durability, speed, strength, and a healing factor surpassing both vampires and Lycans, even the Elders. One of her most interesting traits is her ability to sense visions and hear sounds from her parents' perspectives, thanks to her psychic link. So, what about you? Did you enjoy learning about all these vampire hybrids from pop culture? Tell us in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to learn more about mystical beings and everything from the pop culture universe.